So Alaria and I just got back from a Craigslist run. We found this lady who was getting out of the duck hatching business, and she was selling 2 of her incubators. One of them is brand spanking new, and the other one is pretty well used. And this one actually has an egg turner in it, and this one doesn't. And it's got a bunch of other little gadgets on it that we need to figure out what it's all about. But we figured it was a good idea to have these if and when we want to start hatching out chickens and ducks. So this is going to be part of our arsenal now for becoming more self-sufficient. And we found something else because we made a little pit stop along the way, and let me show you what we got. Check this treasure out. This is an old White Mountain freezer. We found it at an antique store. I believe it's a 6-quart, which is the 6 on it. And I believe it's from the 1960s. We got it for an incredible deal. For those of you that don't know, White Mountain is like the brand for hand crank ice cream makers. They've been basically making them the same way since I think they started in the 50s. They may have started before that, but I think it was the 50s. Some of you guys can correct me on that. And we just got a phenomenal deal on this one. And so we are going to make some homemade, old-fashioned goat milk custard, and I'll show you how we do that. Alright, so we are going to make old-fashioned goat milk custard. Now, what is the difference between ice cream and custard? Well, ice cream is iced cream with sugar, usually from a cow, because you have to have a lot of cream, and goats don't make a lot of cream. But you need to kind of have fat added to it to kind of make it more rich, because goat milk's just not, at least in particular our goats, don't put off a lot of cream. So in order to fatten it up a bit, we add egg yolks to it, and that makes an awesome, rich goat milk custard. We made it now, what, like 3 or 4 times? What do you guys think?
It was good. Delicious.
It was pretty good. So we think we got the recipe down. We're going to show you what we do, and yeah, let's make some goat milk custard. And the kind we're going to make, we're going to do a plain old vanilla base, but then we're going to add we have some chocolate chip banana cookies. So it's going to be like vanilla base with some cookies in it. And you could add whatever you want to it. You can make it chocolate or peanut butter or berries or whatever you want, but we're going to do like a cookie ice cream. So for this you need 4 cups of goat milk. You need 1 egg for every cup, so that would be 4 egg yolks, some vanilla, and some sugar. And I'll show you how we do.
Okay, first I'm gonna measure 4 cups of goat milk and put it into the pot. Yeah.
Now we're gonna add our sugar. Now, there are different recipes that require different amounts of sugar. I tend to go on the lower end of sugar. We do use organic sugar. That's pure cane sugar. It's not beet sugar. For 4 cups of milk, I'm going to use 2 cups of sugar. One, 2, and now we're going to turn this on about 4. You don't want to scorch the milk, so you want to keep it on low, and we're going to keep stirring it until that sugar dissolves.
While the milk is heating, we're going to separate the yolks from the whites and then whip the yolks together.
Calling in the recruits. We're going to try and salvage this egg yolk. Okay, 2.
With the extra egg whites, you could either make meringue cookies or you could just cook them and feed them to your chickens.
Or instead of giving it to the chickens, Marina's going to eat it. That's the other thing. She made it for the chickens and she couldn't resist. Now she's going to eat it.
The little side.
The little side is for the chickens?
Yes.
Really?
I'm being considerate here.
You want to make sure that you keep stirring it so you don't burn your sugar. Alright, now you want to heat this up until all the sugar dissolves, and you want to make sure that the milk is a little bit warm. And now we're going to fold in our eggs. Now some people will take some milk out and warm up the eggs a little bit, temper the eggs, but I just tend to drizzle it in slowly while whisking. And this prevents the eggs from curdling if you drizzle it in slowly. And it will also cook the eggs. So you don't have to worry about eating raw egg when you do this. And you just want to do this for like about a minute. Alright, now we remove it from the heat.
Okay, so when you take it off the heat, we're going to add about a teaspoon or two of vanilla. So you're going to stir in the vanilla. I hope I did not add too much. And then before you start to churn it, you're going to stick it in the fridge for about 20 minutes.
While our ice cream is chilling, we're going to go to a local farm to go pick up some sausage that was derived from Kunekune pigs. Before we get into any kind of pigs, maybe next year or the year after, we want to make sure we like the meat. And Kunekune is one breed that we're thinking about getting. So we're going to go pick up some Italian sausage, sweet sausage, brats. What else are we getting?
Hay.
That's not pork. We're getting some hay too. They have some spoiled hay that can't be used for their goats. So we're going to pick some of that up and we're going to put it on our garden. It's going to be a good dinner. Not the hay, sausage, and the ice cream. All right, let's see what we got. Hot Italian sausage, chorizo, more chorizo, Italian sausage, brats. I guess this is another Italian sausage. I think we're going to start with the brats for dinner. Yeah, so that's happening right now. So this is what the kids and I did today with all that pulled hay we got. Long live Ruth Stout. Kind of tired of hauling all the heavy mulch around, and I have Vicky to thank for this because I was saying how much work we had to do with the garden, and she said, why don't you do Ruth Stout? And I totally forgot I had that book, and so here we are. We're gonna see how the hay does this year. Potatoes. Sweet potatoes. So we integrated the babies with the big birds today, and we have the babies all locked up in this pen for probably about a week so they can get used to each other through the hardware cloth. And over here is our awesome mobile coop that Jeremy just built. So these guys have just been circling around and getting to know each other, and we'll probably in about a week let them out. So the kids who have been taking a little break after doing all the mulching are asking for my assistance. What is the problem?
We have gas.
What's wrong?
We have gas, but it doesn't want to turn on.
I'm a tourist.
I don't know if
What'd you do? Did you break it?
Oh yeah.
Did you break it? Did you not have the brake on?
I know how to break on.
This is my vantage point. never mow the lawn at this point. Thing is assembled. Inside here is a little metal piece where the bottom of this canister is going to fit on. And then inside here, these are the paddles for churning the ice cream. And that just sits in there. And now we're going to take our custard and pour it in here. And because we're not filling this canister up all the way, this should turn pretty quickly. And now you can add whatever you want. We have some banana chocolate chip cookies that we're going to add. Now we gotta pack it with ice.
Am I allowed to hit this on the ground?
Sorry. And we're gonna alternate. Wash your hands. With salt and ice. You turn it on me. There we go.
Lock it.
And lock it over here.
More salt?
And now we can pack it with ice and salt. I'll sprinkle some in. Just a little over here too. Well, I think you're supposed to have more ice. That's all we have. Let's see if it works. Who wants to crank first? Me!
Not yet.
Wait.
Oh, it's just sloshy.
Wait.
Nope, not even close.
No. I think it needs more coldness.
We completely underestimated the amount of ice needed. We thought our freezer plus our 2 ice trays was enough. Not enough. That's the lid. Go ahead, see.
Yay!
Pull the lid back.
It worked!
Frozen?
No. Not quite.
Now.
Soft serve.
Very, very soft serve. It probably needs like another
20 minutes.
20 minutes. See, people always say my grandparents used to eat ice cream, my grandparents used to eat bacon, my grandparents used to do this, used to do that, and they lived to a ripe old age. This is why they burned off all the calories before they even ate all that stuff.
It's only been like 3 minutes.
It has not, it's been like 10.
I'm looking at the timer.
Oh, it's pretty nice.
Still soft serve.
Well, it's supposed to be soft serve. It doesn't get hard serve until you put it in the freezer.
I mean, it's probably good.
Yeah, let's take it out because I don't want to churn it anymore, and I kind of want to taste some.
Okay, so I have 2 spoons in my pocket, and I think the 2 girls who worked the hardest will try first.
Or she can just stick her finger.
Or you can just stick your finger in
No. I'll ruin the taste.
It's very vanilla-y.
Whoa!
That's my fault. Please forgive me for the vanilla.
Yeah, I got
Can't even
some.
get any out.
Larry sits down and enjoys one bite of ice cream.
it. Really? How is it?
Vanilla-y. Like trying to make vanilla snow.
Worth the work?
It's delicious.
Alright guys, so it's getting late. We've been cranking for probably about 40 minutes. We have a soft serve ice cream. We're gonna go and put this in the freezer. And we're gonna go eat our Kunekune brats and our lentils and rice that has onions and shallots. No, what does it have? Onions and garlic scapes in it. And then we have garden fresh peas that we just all picked this morning and shucked. So we're gonna go eat that first. And then we're gonna go eat our homemade ice cream. 2 tips on the ice cream: cut back on the sugar. Definitely, this is way too much sugar, at least for me anyway. And you need a lot more ice, like more than a freezer full plus 2 ice trays. So we'll be making more of this, but we're gonna be freezing more ice before we do it. So we'll catch you in the next video, guys. See ya.
Bye.
No, don't do it. Don't high dive. No. This is not working. Come on. We need to dry you. We need to dry you off.